So today we're going to show you September 2020's most valuable and promising setup to ensure that you win every firefight you get and every engagement, no matter what the range. Guys, this is the best setup today to win a Battle Royale solos or the Kingslayer trios. Okay guys, so here is the ultimate loadout. And you can see here I've got this primary instead of the opposite way around, and there is a reason for the shotgun demon eyes to be primary, but we're getting that to a moment. This is the Origin 12 gauge shotgun. It's a full auto devastating weapon at close range. You don't need to aim down sights, you just need to set it up and it destroys and decimates all. Now we've got the demon eyes set up. You can see here how that's set up, demon eyes. All it is the operator reflex is thrown on, and that's it. It's pretty standard and it is just amazing, guys. You can also go standard setup here if you want as well. And just set it up how you wish. I'd say all you need really, guys, is a gun sight. Demon Eyes does a really good job of setting it up. If you haven't got Demon Eyes, you can unlock that quite easily. Now, on the other side of this, we've got the MP7. So what we're looking for here, why this is first instead of the MP7, it's about what range we're going to pick this setup, guys. So here's some like longer range setups, or medium range. This means you're already devastatingly close, so you're about to just get wiped out. If somebody's got an MP5, you are going to be destroyed if someone's got an Uzi. So you really need to push them back powerfully and fast. You need to aggressively put them back. So all that is you can have a 12 gauge full auto in your hand. Nothing's stopping it, guys. There's nothing coming close. So straight out, the minute that's emptied, I'm going MP7 for medium range and a bit of relaxation, and that's how I set this up, guys. So going to the MP7 then, as you can see here, we've got that set up, and this is the setup for the MP7, guys. It's a beautiful setup. It's the monolithic suppressor. Always you're going to be stealthed, you're not going to show up on the radar as much, and it just gives so much control. We get the FSS recon there, guys. Damage, range, velocity, the recoil control, the movement speed, the aim down sight. We don't care because we don't always want to aim, but although I do recommend you aim, I always go for an optic, guys. Now I'm going to show you the mud drawbar running, which is this weapon with a slightly different blueprint setup. It doesn't naturally, I don't think, use an optics. For me, it's a bit too tough. It does work, but you're just not going to get a medium range shot, so I definitely recommend throwing the optic on there. Of course, we've got the foregrip here, guys. What the foregrip gives you is recoil control, aim and stability. So that is just going to mean when you're shooting, you are shooting what you're shooting at, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Ammunition, 60 round mags, guys. There's nothing worse than running out on mags. Yes, you're going to lose a bit of the aim down sight and the movement speed, but you know, for that full on, it's just going to really make it work. For the rest, I don't care, guys. Of course, you've got to go graphics. It's got to always be a bit of zebra, hasn't it? So stripes, you got some awesome ones, guys. I like the pink one, orange one, green. I mean, there's just so many cool ones. Whatever floats your boat. So that is the MP7 setup. Now perks, guys, what we're running here. So we're running cold-blooded, guys. This is to make sure the AI doesn't get you. You can also use EOD to reduce your damage from explosives. Now I have gone to an EOD on some, but I like cold-blooded. If you're in a small, aggressive, let's say trios, slayer match, you will not need cold-blooded. It's too fast, it's too aggressive. Go EOD. Overkill to carry your two weapons as always, guys. Tracker, I like tracker, but again, if it's super aggressive mode, then it might not do you that good. So in that case, what I would recommend then is something like amps, faster weapon and rocket reloading. Faster weapon swap is always good, so you can flip between these faster. C4 as an always, guys. Tactical, again, maybe stun I would pick for super aggressive. If you're in a normal mode, then heartbeat sensor if you're in a normal battle royale. If you're in a Slayer trios, it's going to be stun. Flash, decoy is useless. Gas, the problem with gas is the minute you throw it, you can't run that way. You do run that way, it affects you, so it's not really that good. But yeah, I'd say stun grenade is one of the best overall. That would be the best for battle royale. That will be the rest for a super aggressive mode. So what we mean by super aggressive, guys, is there's nothing more aggressive at the moment on Warzone than King Slayer trios mode. Now that is just the fastest, most aggressive mode ever at the moment. So this is where you just won't have time for pulling out heartbeat sensors, and you wouldn't even want to. So we've got the MP7, we don't need an heartbeat sensor. We've got the aggressive 12 gauge full auto, we don't want the heartbeat sensor. So there you go guys, that's the way the setup goes. I hope that does help you out. I think we've covered everything there on the setup. Just looking here, we've got full auto 12 gauge. Now I've called this old, guys. Watch this for a setup. So this is how I've slightly changed this. This is made more for not so super aggressive, and I've got the mud drawber on here, guys. Watch how they set up the mud drawber. You can also do this as well. So it's monolithic again, guys. Reflex, Mert foregrip. Now remember, just because you set up this, it's got sleight of hand. Just because you set up this, you can change it. So just because you pick the blueprint is the skin and a few changes, you can still change on top of that. A lot of people think the blueprint means it's just the skin. It's not just the skin, it's a full gun setup. Just sometimes it doesn't show different parts because they don't have it set up like the setup is no parts. So it is a full gun setup that changes these, but you can then go on top of that if you've got some slots down the bottom left. So I think that we've covered everything. Always C4, guys, it's just so powerful. So let's get into that now and let's check this out. So we'll run the first few clips with the standard MP7 and then we'll move on to the mud drawbar. I'll go silent, guys, and let you enjoy.
Clear to engage all targets. Enemy UAV overhead. Be advised. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy launched. Enemy UAV overhead.
Dropped him! You're good! All good.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Target marked. Hit him now.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Dead, got him.
Enemy cluster striking. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas. Take a look, located. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Enemy soldier incoming.
Fucking hell.
Target locked. Go for strike.
Watch the sky.
Loader 2-0, good copy. Cluster strike away.
Strike inbound.
We need eyes. Send that recon.
UAV entering the AO. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Friendly advanced
Setting a
UAV.
charge. Setting a charge. Hostile down.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh no!
Setting a charge. Mark on the grid. Call for fire.
Striker 3-1, good copy.
Yes!
Strike inbound.
Oh wow!
UAV. We're
So as you see guys, the MP7, regardless of variant, just decimates all on the Warzone. Now the MP7 standard, my personal setup that I use here in the office, that is absolutely awesome. But the MP7 mud dropper, which is this, is just crazy. It's a bit more difficult to use, especially at range like here, as you see without the scope, and it's a bit more difficult than my standard setup to actually get the kills. But it is so rapid, there's just no coming back from it, and the accuracy on it is absolute, just on the spot. Guys, the Origin 12 just ensures that anything gets close to me, they're gone. And C4 of course for the special moments. Guys, if you want to know how to get the mud drawbar, it's in Bunker 11. I've done a special video on that. I hope this video has helped you out. If you've got any ideas on your best setups, let them know in the comments below. With that being said, I hope you can give the video a thumbs up. Have a great day ahead, and I'll catch you in the next one.
To engage.